Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Rayelle. Please subscribe to my channel. Sorry that I sound like this. I've been having a lot of restless nights. Yeah, I just sound like a boy, but it's fine. Today, I'm gonna make a video on how to be a boss-ass bitch. So, basically, I had this idea because if you watched my last video is how to get out of a breakup, how to get over a breakup, and I recorded that video probably about 3-4 weeks ago. Didn't post it till recently, but I recorded that a while ago. When I was recording it, I had started going through the self-love phase of my breakup, and ever since then I thought more into doing a video on it and giving self-love tips because I'm feeling great, ladies. I am loving myself. I am in shape again. I am working again. I am tan again. Oh my god. But yes, I wanted to give tips on how to be a boss-ass bitch and how to love yourself and everything under the sun. That was a really bad sun, but whatever. So yes, let's get into it. So tip number 1. Stop comparing yourself. So especially women have this tendency to compare themselves to other women, and it is not fair to you because we are all different. We are all made up of different genes. We all have different lifestyles. We all have different parents, well, besides siblings, but we all have different lives. You don't know what they're doing behind closed doors. So do not compare yourself to someone else, especially if you're comparing someone based off of their social media page, because everyone knows that we only post our highs on social media, on Instagram, on Snapchat. We only post when we're having fun. We only post to make our lives look amazing. We don't post the bad things. We don't post when we're upset about something, usually not, but we don't post things that make our lives seem less entertaining than what it actually is. So stop comparing yourself, especially if you're doing so through social media. Tip number 2, get rid of toxic people. We do not need that toxicity in 2020. We have enough going on in 2020 that we do not need more toxicity. No, don't need it. What I will say is hit that unfollow button, hit that block button, hit whatever button you need to press and cut those people off. If you're feeling bad vibes from someone, do not pursue them. Do not pursue that friendship. Do not pursue that relationship. Do not pursue them in any shape or forms. Go with your gut and do not entertain toxic people. It's simple as that. No need for it. There's plenty of normal, non-toxic people out there. Just go and find them. You also feel better about yourself when you get rid of that bad energy. When you're around so many toxic people, you tend to become toxic yourself, and you tend to find yourself doing things that you wouldn't normally do because you're just around this negative energy and it's causing you to do negative things. Okay, yeah, to finish tip number 2, cut those people off. We do not need them in 2020 because we have enough drama in 2020 and we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need the drama. We don't need the toxicness. We don't need it. We want to be happy. We want to love ourselves, and we don't need other people bringing us down because that's what toxic people do. They bring other people down in order for them to feel better about themselves. And it's an awful way to love yourself, and it's toxic. I don't know what's going on with my singing today, but sorry. Tip number 3. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to want someone to cuddle with once in a blue moon. Just because we are strong, independent women doesn't mean that we don't sometimes get lonely and sometimes want a cuddle partner while we Netflix and chill. So do not feel guilty when you have this want or need to be with someone. That's not the point of loving yourself. Just because you're loving yourself doesn't mean you can't hang out and want someone else. Like, it's very normal to feel lonely, especially when we're experimenting with the whole independent self-love kind of mentality. Yeah, it's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to be lonely too. So don't beat yourself up about it if you find yourself thinking like, oh my god, I want a boyfriend. I want a boy. I want someone to cuddle with. It's okay. It's okay. Do you need it? No. Do you want it? Yes. I also did this thing before where I would always try to distract myself with my friends or with my family, and I never spent time with myself. I never ever sat down and did something for me. I always wanted to be distracted by other people. I had this weird phobia of being alone, and I will say it's very okay to be alone, and it's okay to be in your own thoughts. Write them down. Write them down in a journal. Like, that's what I do when I'm alone and thinking to myself. It's very nice and therapeutic, and it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be lonely. It's okay to be by yourself once in a while, and it's okay to feel lonely. Don't get all freaked out and think, oh my god, I need a boyfriend. Oh my god. Just because you're lonely, because that's not what you need. Tip number 4. Put yourself first. Prioritize yourself. Do not do anything for anybody else. Do it for you. My personal issue was, and I hate admitting all these like things about me that I did before. It sucks because then I realized that I sucked. But basically, I was always doing things for other people. I was always going above and beyond for other people. I still do because it makes me feel nice. But I will say that it's very important to do things for yourself and have your own goals and set your own goals and do them because you want to do them. Don't do them because someone else wants you to do them. Don't do them because your parents want to do it, because your boyfriend wants you to do them. You need to want better for yourself. If you don't want it, you're not going to ever get it. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's true. You're not gonna just be better if you don't want to be better. If you don't want to be a better version of yourself, you're never going to be that better version of yourself. So one of the most important tips is do things for yourself and put yourself first. Always. Especially if it's a situation where you know it's not good for yourself. Don't try to impress anyone else besides you. Tip number 5. Body positivity. Physical appearance. You need to be comfortable in your own skin because no matter what, this is the skin that you have. This is the skin that you were given. So use it to your advantage. Love yourself. If you want to get back into better shape, then do it. If that is what you need to love your body and love yourself, then do it. Actually do it. Like, stop saying, oh yeah, I'm going to start dieting soon, and do it now. Start it today. Do it now. I promise you, if you actually put into your mind that you're going to do something and you tell yourself every single day that you're going to do it and that you need to do it and you wake up in the morning and you tell yourself, I need to do this today, you're going to do it. It makes it that much easier to do it. Just don't make excuses for anything. I made so many excuses when I got my freshman 30. And I made so many excuses for myself, and I was like, yeah, it's fine, I'll get back into better shape later, like, it's all gonna work out. No, it's not. It's not gonna all work out. And if body shape isn't what you need to fix, then fix whatever you need to fix in order to make yourself confident. Let's say you hate your hair color and you've been dying to dye hair a different color, then go out and dye your hair. The salons just opened up again officially. Go spend the money to get your hair done. Go spend the money to cut your hair off. Go get the money to get a nose job because you hate your nose. No, I'm kidding. Everyone's beautiful. You shouldn't have to actually change anything about you. But if you genuinely know that you will not feel completely happy with your own body if you don't change something about it, then make that change for yourself. Not for anyone else. Do it for yourself so you can look in the mirror and be like, I am beautiful and I love how I look and I love how I feel. Tip number 6, in my opinion, is the most important. Invest in your mental health. A lot of women out there have a lot of different forms of anxiety, depression, eating disorders, etc., etc., etc. So what I will say is mental health is so extremely important, especially if you are in college or even in high school. It's so important to have a healthy mind. And sometimes that requires therapy, and that's okay. Therapy is nothing to be ashamed of. Therapy is very, very beneficial, and it helps a lot of people, but you have to actually go out and do it. You can't keep telling yourself that you don't need it. You can't keep telling yourself that, oh, you'll do it later. Oh, it's too expensive. No, mental health is extremely important, and I think that therapy does wonders with helping people feel better about themselves. So I will say that you should invest in your mental health because it is very important to have a healthy mind, and it's okay to need help. People are so ashamed of admitting that they go to therapy for some reason when there's literally nothing wrong with that. It's equivalent to someone going to PT for an injured knee. Like, you have an injured mind, and that's okay. That's literally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with needing help, okay? Okay, glad we're on the same page. Tip number 7, stop making excuses for not having time for anything. Because you do have time and you can make the time. You have 24 hours in a day. If you want to do something, you need to do it. Stop telling yourself, oh, I want to do this. I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I don't have any time. That's literally what I used to do every single day of my life. And now I wake up at 9 a.m. and I'm either going to work, or if I'm not going to work, I'm waking up at 9 a.m. either way, even when I'm off. And I'm spending my mornings doing what I need to do because I love myself and I want to make myself happy. So stop making excuses for not having time for anything because you have time. You do. So don't do that because that's not helping you or anyone else. You are just putting your whole process on pause. Tip number 8, practice on yourself behind closed doors. Do not just put on a happy smile like, hey, I love myself when you're out in public. Do it behind closed doors too. This goes along with my other tips too, but do things for yourself. Like, do your own hair and makeup and take some selfies because you want to. Do things to help your brain develop, whether that's reading or writing or anything. Watch Netflix by yourself. Do things that will make you happy behind closed doors without needing validation from other people that you are happy. You don't need other people to tell you how great you are, how happy you are all of a sudden. You don't need that. What you need is to be okay with yourself behind closed doors as well. Because I did that for a very long time. Whenever I was out in public, I'm the happiest person in the world. I love myself so much. I'm so confident. But then behind closed doors, I was a totally different person. So make sure you continue practicing on yourself when nobody else is watching. Number 9. This is one of my favorite ones. Surround yourself with positive energy. You do not want any, this relates to the toxicity thing, but you do not need to be around negative things, negative people, especially when you're trying to build yourself and your mental health and everything. Negativity sucks so much. Having people that are just as positive as you around you makes you feel so good. Like, I can't even explain it. If you're always hanging out with negative Nancy, you're gonna start acting like negative Nancy. Like, she sucks. She's Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Don't be negative Nancy. Don't be Eeyore. Be happy. Literally just be around happy people. You don't need to be around sad, depressed people all the time because they have their own stuff to worry about. You don't need to worry about them. You're worrying about yourself. You're focusing on yourself. So don't be around those people because it makes them feel better, because it's not helping you. It's making you worse and it's putting you on pause. So even if they're your best friend, cut them off for a little bit. Just say, hey, look, I'm really sorry, but I've been really working on myself recently and just really don't want the negative energy. Cut it out. You don't need it. You don't want it. It is not fun. I promise. Last but not least, tip number 10. Tip number 10. Fake it till you make it, baby. Fake it till you freaking make it. So in the beginning of the phases of self-love, you're just starting off. So you're not loving yourself. You're not feeling great about yourself. Sometimes you just start crying and you don't know why. So what I will say is when you are crying and when you feel like crap, look at yourself in the mirror and smile really big with tears running down your face and tell yourself how beautiful you think you are, because that will make you feel better, and that is psychologically proven. I just took social psychology, and when you physically put a smile on your face like that and you smile really big, you actually feel happier. When you see yourself smiling, you feel happier. When you look in the mirror or when you take videos of yourself crying, you actually become more sad. So don't do that. Fake it till you freaking make it. Faking it definitely does make yourself feel better and make yourself feel more obligated to do all the things that you tell everyone else that you're gonna do. So do that. Okay guys, that's the end of my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. And if you guys have any ideas for future videos, please also comment them below. I'm kind of been not running out of ideas, but kind of super indecisive about videos that I want to make next. So please let me know what you guys thought about this one. Give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye.